My name is Søren Weiss. I'm a music blogger and music journalist of the Danish metal site Blast Beast, and then I am a judge at the Wacken Metal Battle competition. I was invited to the final at the South African Wacken Metal Battle in Johannesburg, both as a judge and as a music blogger exploring new music. So this is basically my short story from a metal scene way south. And so look at this beautiful skyline of the city of Johannesburg, the big capital of South Africa. And even though we live behind big fences most of the time, the metalheads we met here was some of the most passionate bunch of people that I've ever met. Like Sasha, for example.
My name is Sash, and I run a promotions and management company called Emineth. So we host gigs, we host events. We also do local tours around South Africa. And every year we host a really cool music and fine arts exhibition festival.
The final this year was held at the venue called Rumours Lounge. But what I really want to know is, how big is the metal scene in South Africa?
You know, for a third world country, the top of Africa, I think we're doing okay. I think it's pretty big and it's growing more and more every single year. The community keeps seeing new faces at every show, so yeah, I think it's getting big. It's not, a European or an American standard.
And of course, as a European guy, you just can't go to South Africa without exploring some African wildlife. So here we go, metalheads, wildlife and metal.
All the days, the nights, the
Alright then, back to the metal.
There's a lot of death metal, a lot of metalcore as well. But there are varied genres. There's a lot of progressive rock, progressive metal. There's quite a few metal festivals. There was the big Witch Fest, which happened last year, which saw a lot of international bands come to South Africa. There's in Cape Town, Metal for Africa does Winterfest and Summerfest. We have our Arts Expo, there's Volmafest, there's Slamfest, and there's a lot of big one-day events. And of course, going to Germany, Wacken is the heavy mecca of metal, and it's a great place for our bands to network and meet people and push their careers. This year's final was absolutely amazing. It was so jam-packed, it was really well supported. I'm quite proud of our scene for that. The bands were of an extremely high caliber, their performances, and I watched them at all their local heats, and the improvements that they made from the local heats to the final was incredible. Their stage performances were on fire. I'm very proud to call them some of the best bands we have in South Africa.
Please make some noise for Zombies and My Girlfriend.
And so, in the very end, it was the Cape Town band Zombies Ate My Girlfriend who won the battle in Johannesburg this year. And after a week in Johannesburg with lots of great music, I must say that the South African metal scene is very strong and powerful, and it seems to get bigger year after year, with many festivals and events like Witchfest and the South African Metal Awards. I think it's about time that the fans and bookers from the European scene should try looking south. There are lots of great bands to explore. And if you are a vegan, you can't live in South Africa. They fucking love meat.
The vultures they fly is this. They call at the edge of the rainbow. Another message is like
and she invokes things that are historical, that are not relevant to that conversation. But I just personally think that, there is a sense.